Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Teresa. I'm glad you guys decided to join me. Today I am going to be sharing with you a plan with me in my Happy Planner for the week of July 16th through July 22nd. And I have pulled my kit. Uh-oh, I just smeared my box. Oh well. It'll be covered up. And I pulled a kit from, this is from StickerMonsterCo, and the name of this kit is Timeless. And I chose this kit because this coming week is going to be a timeless week for our family. And sorry, I'm getting a little choked up. But we had a bait. Well, I did. Michaela had Paxton on Friday afternoon, and so I figured this kit would be perfect because it's timeless, and we're going to be having a lot of timeless, precious moments with this sweet little boy this week coming up. And I thought, this will be a great kit to kind of commemorate what a beautiful week, this has been for us, for our entire family. And so that I'm just going to run through it here real quick with you. But here are 4 of our deco boxes. The quote says, "Seize the moments as they come." And then you've got some cameras, these beautiful florals. The girl with, I just love that braid in her hair, that side braid with the little beanie on top. And she's holding a camera, taking pictures. Then we have 4 more deco boxes. And again, it's the same girl. It's just this one has the floral in it, and I just love that. That's so beautiful. Then we've got, I love this, the emoji. As if any of you know me, I am an emoji lover. So that was just perfect. We've got this one here with the tennis shoes, the high tops, and the little birds, some floral. This one is just precious to me. She's got, she's taking pictures. There's actual photographs, and then the little emoji face. I just love it. And then we've got our sidebar checklist here, and then we've got another full box. We've got our top 3, so like a half box with it says top 3 checklist, like kind of like a to-do. We've got 3 of the habit trackers, and then we've got some labels here, or quarter boxes. Here are the beautiful half boxes, and again, 2 labels with some little page flags there. We have our 8 full box checklists here, and I love these. They're so pretty. You've got like the cameras in a couple, so yeah, really, really pretty. These are headers or cut strips of washi, and then the bottom washi, and I love this detailing of like the twine with the clothespins holding the pictures. That is just so awesome. I love that. And then we have our little things, sidebar headers, weekend banners, and some functionals. Now in this planner, I don't use the little things like the meals or TVs. I use that in my Erin Condren, and then we've got some quarter boxes here. But I always save these if I need them for another spread. So we'll got those, and then my washi clips, duh, my clips and washi. I'm going to be using these 3 clips from Run with Craft Scissors. And I remember, I think this is in one of the very first orders I ever got from Leslie. And is that not the cutest, the little kissy emoji? I love it. And then we have this gorgeous, 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 gorgeous violet and silver glitter rose. That is just beautiful. And then we've got the paper flower with the pearl in the center and the jumbo clip. Love that. And then washi that I've picked, this came from the washi tape shop, and it is just the different cameras, and it goes perfect with this kit. So I've got that. These, I think these were sent to me from my friend Robin, and I just love, like, the purple goes really well and the pink goes really well. So I pulled those in. And then, of course, I don't know if a lot of you are familiar, but when I was doing Dollar Tree hauls, these were from the Dollar Tree. They had a set of emojis come out. And so I thought, oh my gosh, this is perfect. We've got the laughing, crying face. And if I use that like in almost every text I send, so I thought this one was perfect because the emoji is smiling in this one. So those are the washies that I chose to use. Now I have went ahead and put down my date covers, date dots, and my headers. And I'm sorry for getting emotional, but whew, this has been one heck of a weekend, guys, I tell you. Excuse me. I'll fill you in here in just a second with how little Paxton made his grand entrance into the world. But so this one I'm going to use as my theme sticker. So, and then do I want to start? And then I think I want to put her first. So let's go ahead. Oh, yeah, I need to put my washi down. But do I want to do the purple or the, no, I'm going to do the camera. I'm going to do the cameras first. Yeah, yep. And this kit is cut for an Erin Condren. So the boxes are shorter, and that's why you get to use more washi if you use this in your Happy Planner, because the Happy Planner boxes are longer. Okay. And typically if with the full boxes, you just need like this one row of washi. And it will fit really nicely in with, it'll make that box fit really good. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead with this one. This kit is so pretty, and their stickers are just awesome at StickerMonsterCo. And they do offer Happy Planner kits, and I do think they even carry like the big Happy Planners. Okay, so then let's pull in floral. So, Michaela's due date was the 12th, July 12th. And as of Wednesday, she was still 1 centimeter dilated. And I think I want to do this one. And only 50% effaced, so there was nothing happening. And on Thursday, she went over to our middle daughter, Sabrina's house, her and Nolan, and went for a 2-mile walk. Yes, 2 miles. And it was so hot and humid and just absolutely miserable. But that's what she wanted to do. And obviously, anything to get that baby coming, get the labor moving along. So they took the 2-mile walk, and then when she got home, I told her, get in a nice hot bath, as hot as you can stand it, and just relax. Just let your whole body relax. So that is what she did. And then she was working from home Friday, but I was still going to be there to watch Nolan because she still had to work. So I went over my normal time. I get there at 6. a.m. and she texted me because she didn't know if I was there yet. And she was like, "Are you here yet?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm out in the living room." And she's like, "Well, I've had a couple of contractions since I woke up this morning." She's like, "But nothing, like super bad or anything." And then I'm going to put this, I'm going to use this full box. So I was like, okay, well, hopefully, maybe get up and get in the bath again and see if, that kind of puts things into motion a little bit more. And then she texted me again, and she was like, "Tony's going to stay home too." She was like, "So if you want, he can run you home in a little bit." And I'm like, "That's fine, whatever, So she got up around 7 and started working. And we were just talking and stuff, and I said, "Are you having any of the contractions?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm having some, but nothing I can't like stand or anything like that." So I said, "Well, let's just kind of see." She's like, "They are getting a little bit stronger though, each one." And I'm like, "Well, that's a good sign. That means something is going on in there, And then I think it was about 11:30, I said, "Well, Tony, why don't you run me home and I'll jump in the shower because I think we're gonna, something's happening today." It just, you could just tell by her actions, and the contractions were getting more and more intense. Nothing she couldn't handle. So then he brought me home. I took a shower, and I had just sat down to eat my lunch, and it was about 1:30, and I had heated up some pizza rolls, and I just ate my first one, and my phone rang, and it was her, and I'm like, "Well, that's weird. She's calling me. Something, something's happening." So, when I answered the phone, she was like in a panic. And she was like, "I was just in the bath." She's like, "I think my water broke." And I'm like, "Okay, well, relax. Why do you think your water broke?" And she was like, "I was in the bathtub." And she's like, "So I don't know." And I'm like, "Michaela, just tell me what happened." And she said that she was in the bath and she felt a gush. And that then she got up out of the bath, and when she stood up more, like she had another gush. And I said, "Well, I would venture to say that yes, your water has broke." And she started like freaking out. She started crying. And she's like, "Well, she's like, well, then can you call the doctor?" She's like, "They have my permission to talk to you." And she's like, "Because I got to get dressed and we got to get Nolan." And I'm like, "Yep, I will call the doctor, and let them know and see what they want us to do." So, I called the doctor and I explained what happened, and they said, "Yep, that definitely sounds like her water broke. So she needs to head into the hospital." And they said Dr. Davis is on call and is in the hospital today. So we will let her know that she is on her way. Well, then Tony couldn't get a hold of his mom right away for Nolan. So we had to wait like a half an hour before we finally heard from his mom to come get Nolan. And so they came and picked me up because as you guys know, John and I are down a car. So I was like freaking out here because I couldn't be with her. So I didn't know what was going on, how she was doing, if the contractions were getting worse, or, I didn't know anything. And so then I started to panic. And I actually started walking down the road when she texted me and said, we're on our way. And I'm like, are you coming the back way or are you coming down Main Street? And she's like, we're coming the back way. I'm like, okay, I'm walking that way. So I just started walking, and they got here and I jumped in the van, and she was having some pretty rough contractions in the van. And we got her into the hospital. They got her into triage. And when they checked her, she was 100% effaced and 5 centimeters dilated. So she went from 0 to 100 like right now. So they got her over into labor and delivery, and it took a half an hour from the time we were in triage to get her over into labor and delivery. They checked her again, and she was 8 centimeters. And the anesthesiologist was in an OR doing with a C-section. So that meant, and unfortunately, there was only one anesthesiologist at the hospital at that time, because they go to like minimum staff after 3 o'clock. And it was after 3 o'clock. So he was the only anesthesiologist on call or there. And so she, needless to say, did not get an epidural. And within, let's see, she wasn't getting past 8. So her nurse, who was absolutely amazing. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better labor nurse. She was phenomenal. But she said, I think his head might be turned a little bit. So she's like, I'm going to get her on a beanbag on her hands and knees. And she said, and once we get her on her hands and knees, she's going to go to 10, and we're going to have this baby like within the hour. And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, and Michaela's like, did you get a hold of the anesthesiologist? Are they coming? Like, at that point, she freaked out when she realized that she was not getting an epidural. And the nurse just said, I'm trying to get him here. And there was just no way to get him, obviously. And sure enough, she said, I feel like I have to push. And they were like, okay. So they checked her, and they're like, you're 10. And she called the doctor, and they didn't even have time to break the bed down. I mean, he was like, wrong way. What am I doing? He was coming that fast. I mean, like, literally, they did not have time to break the bed down. The doctor came in the room, and she told her, she said, this is going to hurt. But the faster we get him out of there, the less pain it's going to be. And they all were like so apologetic about not being able to give her an epidural. They felt horrible. And so the doctor said, when you're ready to push, she was like, give me a second to get my gloves on. Because she literally, I mean, she came in and like he was crowning at that point. And the nurse had her hand holding him in until the doctor could get in there. And so she said, let me get my gloves on, and then when you're ready, she's like, you tell me you're ready and just push. And they said, you're going to push about 5 times and he's coming. And she pushed 4 times and he was out. So her water broke at 1:30, and by his time of birth was 5:13 p.m. So it was that fast. I mean, I've never seen a labor happen that fast in my life. And yeah, I mean, she went literally from 0 to 100. And she was a complete rock star. And I was in complete and utter awe of what my baby girl did. And you want to talk about a proud moment, that was it. Watching her go through that was, whew. I don't ever want to have to do that again, but I'll tell you what, that was amazing that she did that with nothing. And yeah, so he is here, and Nolan is a big brother, and Nolan got to meet him. I'll put some pictures at the end of the video, guys, so you can see little Paxton and their amazing little family. They're just so sweet. And Nolan met him yesterday at the hospital, and he just loved his little brother, which we weren't sure how he was going to react, because every time you would mention a baby, he would be like, no. So we were kind of like, uh-oh, this might not be a good first few weeks with Nolan. Excuse me. Okay, so now let's see here. Do we have boxes? So let's see. Yep, okay. So I'm going to use the emojis for here. But he, when he got there yesterday, he ran right to her bed and jumped on the bed, climbed up on the bed with her and Paxton, and first thing he did was gave him a kiss, and it was just the sweetest thing. And then he had to be touching him. He had to, he was obsessed with him from that moment on. It was so cute. And they came home this morning at, they went and picked Nolan up. He was with Tony's parents. So they went and picked him up around, well, they got discharged at 11. So they were home by 1. And they picked Nolan up on the way home because they wanted to make, they wanted him to be with them when they brought Paxton home, not, like dropping her and Paxton off and then Tony going to get Nolan, which I thought was a good idea. I thought that was really smart thinking on their part. They went home all as a family with Paxton. So, which, makes him more included. So, and then she said she had Paxton sleeping in his room, in his crib, and she was sitting in there with him, her and Nolan, and that Nolan kept trying to, first he tried to climb into the crib with him, and then he tried to feed him chips, and yeah, and then he gave him one of his toys, like one of Paxton's toys that somebody had given her. He kept putting that in the crib, and he literally took it from the end of the crib all the way up to where Paxton was at, through the bars of the crib. It was so cute. She sent me a video of it. And yeah, so he's so far so good with Nolan. And then Tony had to run to the store, so he took Nolan with him, so that way Nolan's getting that one-on-one time still with Mama and Daddy. And so, yeah, we have a brand new baby. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, he weighed 8 pounds, 1 ounce, and was 21.5 inches long. And when I say a head full of hair, I mean a head full, literally like a head full of hair. I mean, it's at least an inch long all the way around. I mean, it's just, I'm trying to see if I have a skinny washi to just fill that gap. Let me see what I've got here. And Nolan had a head full of hair too when he was born, but Paxton puts him to shame with the hair. I mean, that child has some hair. Oh, you know what? I could use this. This is really skinny washi. This might be too skinny. I wonder if this one would go. Yeah, that might. Let's see. This is from the Dollar Tree. Or, yeah, I guess we'll use this. Oh, you know what? This has cameras on it. Oh my gosh. There's little cameras right there. Perfect. So maybe I'll put this like right here. Oh, that's perfect. Uh, so yeah, it's been a wonderful weekend. So, and what is funny, like, and it dawned on me, like, that morning when she told me, like, she was having contractions. Well, I was born on the 13th, and so I knew, Friday the 13th has always been a lucky day for my mom and I, and so I knew, Friday the 13th would be a good day, we'd have a good day, whatever. And then, but here's the weird thing, okay? So when I was born, I weighed 7 pounds, 13 ounces. Nolan weighed 7 pounds, 13 ounces. And Paxton was born on 7/13. Now, at 5:13 p.m. What in the world? That just like blew us away. We're like, that's just crazy how that ended up working out like that. Okay, so I think I use these, and then these. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to lay these down. Oh my gosh, that is perfect. So yeah, just like everything, like it was like the stars just aligned for him to be born on 7/13 at 5/13. Now, if he would have weighed 7/13, I would have freaked out. I would have went and played the lottery. I'm like serious. I would have went and played the Daily Four. So that's why I'm actually filming today. Today is Sunday. Because then, shoot, I didn't film Thursday because I was doing some things around the house because I had a feeling he was coming this weekend. So I wanted to make sure I had everything done here at the house that I needed to get done, you know, like Saturday or whatever. I wanted to film Thursday, but I just didn't get the chance. You know, household duties come first. You all know how that goes. So I did that, and then so I figured, well, I'll film on Saturday if he's not here yet. But he came, so John worked yesterday, so I had him drop me off up at my mom's. That way, when he got out of work, we could just head right up to the hospital because he didn't get to see him Friday. So that was what we did. Okay, so let's see. This week. So then yesterday I couldn't film because I was at my mom's all day. And I shouldn't say like all day. I was there from like 6 a.m. to 2. All right, and then I'm going to use this checklist on my sidebar. This kit is so gorgeous. I am loving this kit. Okay, so then important. Yeah, this is like my Monday through Sunday, and then I'll use this one for my shops. And then we'll use this one. Yeah, and then I was gonna film last night, and I'm like, I am just exhausted, and I need some sleep. So, okay, so this is my this will be my Monday through Sunday. This will be my shops. Then I need 2 habit trackers. So there's those. Now let's see. I think I'm gonna use these cut strips, or you know, like the washi chunks, to go in between those. And then today I've just kind of been being lazy because it's actually it's almost 5 o'clock now. This one, and this one I use for my Instagram. I use one habit tracker for Instagram and then one for Facebook. So when I'm done with this one, I'm going to go and start dinner and get this one edited and uploaded so you guys can see it tonight. I think I'm just going to do the pink. I thought about doing the green, but... And then I will film my Erin Condren after John goes to bed. That's kind of crooked, but that's okay. All right, so then I do want to put the purple washi up at the top. And that is almost a perfect fit. You know, like my mom was like, "Oh, are you gonna go see Paxton?" And I was like, "No, I'm not. I'm not gonna go today because you know they need to get settled in with Nolan, and you know, I mean, hasn't been with them since Friday, you know, and it's like, no, they need to have, you know, a family day with just the four of them." And you know, I can go over anytime I want to, you know, and so I'm just going to wait and let them have some time to be a family. And, you know, I mean, that's really important when you're bringing home a new baby, especially when you're bringing home the second baby, you know, and the first one's used to being by themselves, you know, so it was, to me, it was just really important that they have that one-on-one time with Nolan. Now, I do think I am going to put this, do I want to put this? Yeah, because it's kind of continues that sticker. There. Should I run that all the way? No, I'm good with that. Okay. All right, so now let's go ahead and put our weekend banner down. You know, but I feel it's just important for them to be a family today and be with Nolan. And okay, I guess it's going there. All right, there's that. And then I'm going to use this coffee cup for my Coffee Monday. And then we'll use this one for Tuesday and Wednesday. And if you guys are new to my channel, I do use, I drink coffee every day. So instead of putting one on every day, I put it like in between the two. So I get more uses out of them. So this, we'll put these little Instagram tracker there, and then a Facebook tracker over here. And then we'll put the little YouTube up here because that's where I keep track of like what I film. And now I don't know what I'm going to do with myself, you guys, because now I am literally like on leave for the next 4.5, almost 5 months. I'm going to put the little hump day sticker over here. I do check my mail. Well, now I can check my mail whenever I want. So we'll do Monday, and I do have some Etsy stuff coming in. This says big cup of nope. I am going to put the StickerMonsterCo sticker. I do like to keep track of what kits, like what shops I use for my kits. So I'm just going to put this right over here so I'll know that's the kit, or that's what shop I got it from. Okay, so that should be that. Now let's go ahead and bring in my other functionals, and then we're going to be done. So I use this for PR, so I've got, okay. This is from Butterfly Planner, who I do PR for, but she doesn't sell these in the shop. These are just for us girls. So that's where I keep track of my PR posts. And then I'm going to use a couple of these. We'll use this one because I film on Thursdays. But now I could technically break it up and film one and one, which would be much nicer. Which I think I'm going to do that this week, just to kind of see how it goes. But I'm going to put this, well, that's alright, I'll just stick it right here. And then these are from Britannia Nicole. So I'm just going to put film. Film. Let's go ahead. Where did it? Okay, there it is. And then I'll do edit and upload on Saturday. So, and these are from Britannia as well. And we're just going to put edit and upload. And I will leave the links for the shops that I do not PR for. I don't PR for Britannia anymore, but I still love her shop, and I just actually placed an order with her. So, okay, so there's that. And then I'll use the rest of these as I film my hauls that come in for my Etsy shop, my Etsy orders and PR orders. So we've still got 2 half boxes, 1 full box, and then these little labels, the top 3. So I've still got, and then I have all of these left, which is awesome. Okay, so then I do spread picks on Monday, Wednesday, and Sunday. So I do a before the pen, and I'm going to use one of these from Megan Renee Plans, and I do PR for Megan. And I do have a link to her shop down below in my link tree. So we're going to put up before the pen. And then I'm going to use one of these from Britannia for midweek and Washi Wednesday. And then I'm going to use one of these penguin pictures from Britannia on Sunday for my end of week spread picks. That's done. And then the Planners World does $2 Tuesdays, so I'm going to use this banner with mocha. So we'll do that. And then And I do PR for the Planners World as well, that I'm going to use one of these washi Moxies. And it's Moxie in a stack of washi rolls. And these are from the Planners World as well. And I do have a link to her shop down below in my link tree. And along with my discount code, my Friday sticker from Britannia. And she is no longer carrying the penguins, so you unfortunately can't get the penguins anymore. Now I do comments on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and I am like so far behind on my comments for no reason other than I'm just being lazy. So these are from the Planners World as well. These butterfly ones, laptops, are from Butterfly Planner, who I PR for too. And my link to her shop is again down below in my link tree. And both Sue, which is the Planners World, and Melissa, which is Butterfly Planner, have Facebook groups. And I really encourage you guys to go check them out. They are some awesome, awesome groups. And just a lot of fun, you know, and you get sneak peeks. And then this little laptop is from Megan Renee Plans, so we'll put that on Friday. And then we'll use these from Butterfly Planner as well. These are different from these. These are glitter, these are non-glitter. I think we'll do this light blue. That's really pretty. Put this on Sunday. Okay, and I don't need these. I had these pulled out. But I do need, and I've got that, I don't need that. Okay, so now I need my plan with me's. I do a plan with me on, well, they go live on YouTube on Mondays, which is my Erin Condren. And then on Sunday, which is my Happy Planner, which is what you are seeing now. And like I said, I will link both Britannia's shop and StickerMonsterCo down below in my link tree. These planners are from Butterfly Planner. As you can see, there's a cute little butterfly. So I'm going to use that for my Erin Condren Plan With Me, which goes up on Mondays, so be sure to check that out. And then I'm going to use one of these from Britannia. Maybe I'll do, yeah, I'll do the purple. Okay. And then I've got some Happy Mail, and these are from Megan Renee Plans, and I thought I had, I think I'm going to use this gray one, because I'll check it on Wednesday. And then maybe, I thought I had more Happy Mail stickers out. Maybe I can pull them. Oh well. And then I'll use one of these yellow ones for Saturday. And those are all, these two are from Megan Renee Plans. And again, I do have my link down below. Let's put my coffee cups. So this one is from Butterfly Planner. I'm going to use this purple one. And these are her glitter coffee cups. Put that on Thursday and Friday. And then we'll use a Mocha Loves Coffee on Saturday and Sunday. And these are from the Planner's World as well. Okay, and I think, guys, we are officially done. Let's put our clips on and then call her a day. That is so pretty. And there we are. So if you liked this plan with me, please give me a big thumbs up. And if you guys are new to my channel and you want to see more of my plan with me's or my videos, click that red subscribe that's down below and hit the little bell. That'll send you notifications every time I upload a new video. And please leave your comments, questions, or suggestions down below in the comment section because I love hearing from each and every one of you. And from me to you guys, great big hugs, happy planning, and I will see you guys in my next video. And don't forget to stay to the end to see the pictures of the baby and Nolan, the sweet little happy family of 4. So guys, that is it for now. I will see you soon. Bye.